Hey guys, you can call me Glitchbite, and welcome back to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, Five Nights at Freddy's 6. I just died to Lefty, which is embarrassing. But, we're coming right back in. Well, let's see what's in here. There's the Egg Baby Data Archive, I guess. There's the Prize King. He brings in a lot of bonus revenue. There's the security puppet. I still don't like that this exists, and I can't afford it. There's this jerk. Like, he brings in a lot of entertainment, but he also brings in a lot of liability. Why would I want that? Pickles are still unavailable. I'll get the Prize King. I'll take the Prize King. I don't think he's an animatronic, so... yeah. Oh, and I still have this spot open anyway. And there's a sponsorship! Lally's Lollies. Have a lolly good time with Lally's Lollies. $5,000. I could have got that from Lefty. And now Lefty is an issue. But this is $5,000. I'll think about it. Let's playtest this guy. I am not a fan of this. Okay. Last time it said, sorry, try again. I kept trying and it gave me money and also a very expensive animatronic for free, so... I have a feeling there's something good ready to come from the Prize King. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. He's playing hard to get. He's expensive, which means his prices are better. Which means his prices would be more rare. This definitely isn't me trying to justify wasting money. I'm sorry. Would you like to give me anything? Please, Your Highness? I'm not giving up until you give me something. Please, give me something. Surely you have something. Once again, another very expensive animatronic. Get out of here, Bucket Bob. Yeah! I have Funtime Chica. Revenue 9. That's nice. Okay, I feel slightly better about myself, but only slightly. What if I just buy out the, like, all the stuff from, like, this weaker catalog? Like, I think I have the money for it. Maybe not for the animatronics. Well, yeah, I would have the money for all the animatronics, even if Happy Frog wasn't marked down. Why not? I don't think I want a marked down animatronic. I'm just buying stuff at this point. I can buy Lemonade Clown. I don't think I want Lemonade Clown, but I could buy him. I can buy this. And I cannot afford those. Okay. So I just bought a whole lot of stuff. So yeah, my stats are looking pretty nice right now. And I think I bought a couple of better attractions, so... yeah. Let's get some of these older things out, put in the arcade games. I have $4. It did not occur to me. I have $4 to my name. I can't even add a coin slot on this one. Oh well. I'm not taking that sponsorship because, God, I don't want it. Okay. There's now 4 animatronics after me. This is not going to be nice. Hi, Lefty. Every time I turn the fan back on because it's getting too hot to handle, it just gets me. Every time I turn the fan on, there's an advertisement to create a lot of noise. Then I have to turn the fan back off because I don't like creating noise. Like, surely the temperature functionality means that there is a way for me to die of, like, heat stroke. It just feels like I gotta ram my head into it until it works. It's the only thing I'm gathering from it. Is that it's entirely random, and there's like a 20% chance that I will actually succeed. It doesn't feel like it relies on my skill. It feels like I just have to keep pushing forward. I didn't even scan for the motion. I just plopped down that audio cue at the top, and I know that it caught at least one guy, so.
I always come back.
I always come back. Shut up, man. Like, aren't you the killer? Like, that... I always come back isn't really a good defense in a court of law. Okay. It has not gone unnoticed that there is a Lefty drawing up there by my monitor. Like, it has not gone past me that that's weird. But I don't have the time to theorize. I have to be good at games. You know what? I got the time to theorize.
I always come back.
I said I had the time to theorize, and then I got very sidetracked. But, Lefty, a Black Bear animatronic. We've had not very many Black Bear characters. Definitely matches the aesthetic of, like, the main Rockstar cast. And, last time there was another bear that matched the main cast, it was Golden Freddy. Like, Fredbear. And, like, one of the only other Black Bear characters in this franchise, Nightmare, was a weird, warped, twisted variant of Nightmare Fredbear. So, I'm trying to find ways to connect, like, Lefty to Nightmare. I'm not really cut out for it, but there's definitely something going on there. Sans' nest, Luigi has a big penis. you know how it is. I definitely think I'm going to want to take care of the printing things last. Because one, they take a while, and two, they make noise.
You may not recognize me at first, but I assure you, it's still me.
Why? I am incredibly cornered right now.
I always come back.
I think that the way that the characters will speak indicates that, like, they're close. Like, the way that Springtrap goes, "You may not recognize me at first, but I assure you it's still me," indicates that he's, like, probably really close to, like, one of the vents. But I don't think that matters much, because I don't see any difference in any of the characters' AI. And, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid and this game is a lot more deep than I think it is. But really, I just think it doesn't matter who's talking. Someone is in my area and I need to get rid of them. Need to get rid of the hot singles in my area. Maybe the oscillating does work, but I need to be slower with it. Because I think that the advertisements only happen if I'm looking at the monitor, so I think if the advertisements are an issue, it's because I keep looking at the monitor too much. I think if I spend more time looking in each of the vents, it will balance everything out a bit nicer. I didn't even put down the audio lure, and I recognize that. Okay, that's a pretty good spot for the audio lure. Am I crazy or did I see 5 things on that? Doesn't matter. But I think I saw 5 things light up on that, which would be not good. Is Mr. Hugs out for me? Is Bucket Bob angry? Like, I'm not even sure how the advertisements work. Like, clearly I accept the sponsor and it comes back to bite me in the ass. But, like, is there any regulations?
You may not recognize me at first, but I assure you, it's still me.
Is there any regulation to how the advertisements show up? Is it like one company can only give me 1 advertisement per night, but I keep getting wacky warp paste because I keep dying?
That was easier than I thought it would be.
It was easier than I thought it would be. What if I just never accepted any of these salvages? Do I just not have to deal with these guys? Like, is there multiple endings to this game? Is there, like, a bad ending where I just don't do anything? Maybe it works more like FNAF 3, where, like, I'm actually supposed to use the audio to, like, lure them across the building, and I'm sucking so bad because I'm just putting down 1 audio and then leaving it. But, like, this gives you no information, really. It's fine, I'm a Texan, I'm used to being 120 degrees.
It feels like my birthday. Did you have a gift for me?
Does it feel like your birthday because you're a dead child who actually used to have a birthday? I'm not accepting that other sponsor. No way in hell. There's plenty of ways in hell, but I'm not going to hell. Am I crazy, or does this series take place in, like, Utah or something? Like, what, wasn't that the setting of, like, the novels? It was, like, Utah, because why not? Nothing else interesting is happening in Utah. If you're from Utah, I'd like to apologize if I'm insulting you, but I want you to know that I mean it.
It feels like my birthday. Did you have a gift for me?
Okay, I'm just gonna shut up until I beat this.
You're not who I expected to see.
Who did you expect to see? This game is giving all sorts of, like, lore implications, and I'm just mad at it. Like, Baby's talking about how I don't know my employer, and that I'm not who she expected to see. And it's like, both of those are setting up for some weird implications, but, like, shut up. I don't care. I don't even think the silent ventilation's worth it, because it doesn't actually cool me off. And I think it would just cut off if I wanted to put down the audio lure. Because you can only do one thing at a time in this game. Like, you can only do one of your useful things, and then you can do your quests on top of it. And you can only do one quest at a time. Those quests are unclogging the toilet with your 1970s computer.
That was easier than I thought it would be.
Maybe the issue is that I don't have enough money. Maybe it's not letting me win because I don't have enough money for whatever happens after I win. I don't know why it would take money from me after I win. Maybe I'm just being stupid. I'm definitely being stupid. I kind of just wanted an excuse to, like, throw for content and get another sponsorship. Because I'm not having enough fun with the ones I already got. Maybe the issue is that I'm putting the audio too low. Like, I'm putting it too close to me so that one advertisement is enough for them to find their way to me. Maybe if I hold them... Why did I... Oh... My finger slipped, I hit the wrong button, then I turned off my computer. Oh, please don't tell me that got rid of the audio. I think it did.
You should have known I'd find you.
Okay, that was entirely my fault and entirely embarrassing. Going to try a new strategy called not looking for them. Looking for them only complicates things. I know that they can wander seemingly the entire building. So if I just put an audio lure at the top, that audio lure will hopefully hold anyone that goes up to the top like an idiot. And I can fend off the ones that come to my vents with the flashlight. And then, if the advertisements cut off the audio cue, then it simply won't be right next to my thing. Hey, lallies lollies.
That was easier than I thought it would be.
There's still a bit of issue, of course. It is entirely luck-based. But maybe I can almost circumvent some of the bullcrap. I'm being stupid. I just sat there for like 30 seconds. Yep.
Bittersweet, but fitting.
Yeah, I just sat there for like way too long, just waiting for someone to kill me. I couldn't wait to die. I wish the things didn't have to slide into place and it didn't have to ask me if I wanted to continue, and then it didn't put me in the blueprints every time. I wish the game understood that I wanted to beat it. Anyway, I think I got at least 2 of them with that audio cue at the top.
That was easier than I thought it would be.
I'm not sure if he's just not spawning where the audio would hold him, or if he's immune to the audio. If he's immune to the audio, that would suck, seeing as it doesn't tell me who's where. It just says, hey, there's a thing here. I'm not going to tell you who it is. If they have different AIs, figure it out. I'm getting tilted. What if I just never turned on the fan? Like, what if I just gave up on my own self-preservation and I just, like, let the building catch fire? I know Springtrap's immune to fire because, I mean, he should have died in FNAF 3, but he didn't. Well, why don't I just light these guys up? Like, who cares if there's customers inside even? Like, I'm dying. Why can't they die with me?
Fascinating. What they have become.
Oh, are you interested in your little murder robots?
Bittersweet, but fitting.
What's so bittersweet about this? I thought you just liked murdering. But this strategy is honestly working a bit better than I thought it would. It's still got plenty of flaws, of course, because this game is flawed.
I always come back.
I don't know what's going on with that guy. Why is Springtrap so mean? Like, I get it. Something has to kill me. Why is it so consistently him? Like, do the characters have different places where they spawn? And, like, Springtrap spawns lower? Here, I'll put that there. Because why not?
Bittersweet, but fitting.
What is your deal, man? Like, dude, unplug from the fursuit. My god. Every other part of this game is so fun. Like, this has a bit of the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 issue, where, like, it's... nothing is happening, and sometimes I die. Except this feels less like my fault than Five Nights at Freddy's 4 did, because you could still figure out Five Nights at Freddy's 4. As boring as it was to look at, so much that you could play the game without looking at it. Like, you could still very clearly detect patterns in the AI. Like, this is just, look around, hope you get lucky. Like, I just haven't gotten an ad yet, and that's why I'm going so far. I'm not going to turn around, because if I turn around and it gives me an ad, I'm going to lose the print process. This is a smart plan. I can hear the printer, I can hear when it is done without having to look at the screen, so I don't need to turn around unnecessarily. Please, God. No! Please. Closing time. And this should be the end of the game, right? I just beat Friday? Right. It said Saturday was the goal. I was thinking Monday through Friday, that's Five Nights at Freddy's, but when has it ever been 5 nights in a Five Nights at Freddy's game? Like, even with Sister Location, you did Night 5 twice. That is a lot of bonus revenue. As much as I don't like the implications, Funtime Cheek is making money. I guess we can look through the catalog a bit. We can buy a Happy Frog. That's marked down. Sure. God, I am making so much money. Wouldn't have enough for that full set. This guy kind of looks like Happy Frog in the crew. Let's get him. I know that all the trash guys gave me an achievement for putting them up. Let's see if I can do that with these guys. Oh, there we go. We got another achievement, and that was $10,000. I'm sorry. I mean, cool. God. Well, now we can definitely afford all of the other guys. The rock stars. And Lefty, who for some reason matches that aesthetic, is already in the building, so I don't see any harm in... He's been marked down anyway! $1 from $5. It doesn't even increase the liability, it can't go any higher. He's already in the building with us, so why not put him up? There we go. Let's get the whole crew up here. Yeah. And that gave us even more money, again. God, that is awesome. There's achievements to this game. I'm only missing one animatronic, and it's L-Chip. Can't afford him, though. Sucks. I could afford the security puppet, but that's not marked as an animatronic, so I don't think... Why not? Let's get the security puppet, I guess. And let's just put up some of the good guys for the stats. Good entertainment, yeah. Yeah. I can afford some liability. How much liability can I afford? What if I put... Lefty has a liability risk of 9, but it doesn't add any to... That's nice. I'd imagine it's health and safety that balances that. We gotta have #1 crate. I know these sucks, but we gotta. And I'm going to burn all these tokens on Candy Cadet. He's not going to tell me any stories.
I am a Candy Cadet.
But
come get your candy here.
Let's just try.
I have candy all day.
He doesn't have stories, is the thing. Like, I'm completely sure he just does not have stories.
I am a Candy Cadet.
If he did, I surely would have needed to have got one by now. Like, I know he just doesn't have stories for me, and the entire point is that it's just clickbait, but it's working.
Cadet. Come get your candy here. I have candy all
Every
day.
time he says come back,
day.
I feel a little
Candy.
disappointed, because I dream of a brighter future.
Now I will tell you a story about a young woman who was sealed in a small room. In the room was a furnace, and 5 keys. She was told that each of the 5 keys would unlock one of 5 doors outside her room. Inside each room was a child that she could take with her as she fled the building. But she was only allowed to leave her own room with 1 key, not all 5. Desperate to find a way to save all 5 children, the woman melted the 5 keys together in the furnace to create a single key, hoping it would unlock all 5 doors. Of course, it did not work that way. Now her key opened none of the doors. Rather than leaving her room with a key to 1 life, she had taken with her the key to 5 deaths.
So he does have stories. He has a story to tell, and he told the story. It's a weird story, but
I am a candy cadet.
I can't stop
Come
now.
Get your candy here. I have candy all day, every day. Candy, candy, candy. Now I will tell you a story. A story about a kind man who would visit 5 orphans and bring them toys and gladness. The man lived alone, and lived in fear that someone might break into the house of one of the 5 children, so he adopted all 5, and brought them together in one place, in his own home. He promised them to never leave them, and they promised to always come home, and never stay out too late. He left one day to buy food, his heart being filled with gladness, but returned to find that the burglar had chosen his home, and killed all 5 of the children. The man could only afford one coffin, so he stitched the 5 bodies together to make one, and buried the child. That night, there was a knock at the door.
there was... So we just got a second story. What? That is such a cliffhanger. Why was there a knock on the door?
I am a candy cadet. Come get your candy here. I have candy all day, every day. Candy, candy, candy.
I'm sorry for every bad thing I've said about you, Candy Cadet.
Now I will tell you a story. A story about a kind man who would visit 5 orphans and bring them toys and gladness. That night, there was a knock at the door.
It gave the same story, but it didn't continue. I have more play tokens, and he's giving me stories now.
I am a candy cadet. Come get your candy here. I have candy all day, every day. Candy, candy, candy. Return to Candy Cadet again, and maybe I will tell you a story.
I need to know the resolution to the orphan one. The second orphan one. Both of those have been about orphans dying.
I am a candy cadet.
Weird.
Come get your candy here. I have candy all day, every day. Candy, candy, candy.
Who knocked at the door?
Return to Candy Cadet again, and maybe I will tell you a story.
You are... You are
I am
really
a candy
pushing
cadet.
me.
Come get your candy here. I have candy all day, every day. Candy, candy, candy. Return to Candy Cadet again, and maybe I will tell you a story.
That was my last token. Okay. Here, what's bringing in the least revenue? Upgrade those. That's got a bit of risk to it, so... Yeah. You can't play test that, but... Okay. Thank you for watching. God! Candy Cadet is a menace. We'll be continuing, of course. I think this next thing will be the end. So my name has been Glitchbite. This has been Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, but FNAF 6, if you will. And until the next time, goodbye.